digital tools and technology is allowing many people at all parts of the world to do things with less resources and in less time with higher quality. So you're now not only competing with people within your city or even province or country, you're competing with professionals in your same field worldwide.
Dialog has been using digital signatures for years. We typically don't require paper deliverables anymore. Most deliverables that we send to our clients are digital files. So by eliminating the need to print and scan and then still send digitally, now we can just authenticate a document and send it digitally. All professional engineers authenticate their own projects. We have a lot of different people applying those digital signatures.
It's amazing actually to walk downtown and we've brought groups along a little kind of walking tour and being able to point and say that was a Dialog project, that was a Dialog project, including the funicular and the lookout to the Royal Alberta Museum. Dialog is a design firm. We have architects, engineers, urban planners, landscape architects, interior designers, and we really bring all of that expertise together to create amazing community spaces for the public to enjoy. And it's really amazing to design these buildings and parks and community centers and then go and walk into it after the fact and see people enjoying it. I like to describe it as bringing life into a building. I love that part of my job. It's just fantastic.
Historically, the image of the seal has always given public confidence that an engineer has worked on this project. We're starting to see that the industry is recognizing the digital signature in a very similar way. We have clients that look at our digital files and make sure that the digital signature is validated and intact on that file.
APEGA started on the journey of digital signature since 2010. It supports us in our mandate to regulate the profession and protect the public.
Professional engineers and geoscientists always have to bear in mind their responsibility and duty for what they create. We want to be flexible enough to embrace new types of deliverables, such as models instead of plans, while making sure there are methods therein to ensure the practice of engineering and geoscience is properly documented.
With APEGA, you have to go and make sure that you're the real person, you certify yourself, and makes you really think about what it is that you're signing and putting some liability on you as a professional engineer.
It is a challenge not only for APEGA, but for many organizations to adapt and be nimble and change their policies and procedure to meet how people and society works today.
APEGA is helping us to trust electronic documents because when we request an original instance of a document, we can know that the file sent to us is the equivalent of a wet stamped paper document with all the appropriate signatures and seals.
The good thing about having a digital signature is that APEGA can make sure that only members are using it. So in essence, any individual who ceases to become a member of APEGA, if they retire or if they cancel their membership, APEGA can revoke or stop their digital signature effective immediately. It's the membership who informs how these standards are put in place, and these standards and guidelines are put by peers. The criteria that APEGA selected or used to select a certificate authority is listed in our practice standard authentication professional work products. Practice standard lists the criteria required from a certificate authority, and these criteria were put by a committee to ensure that the certificate authority that is administering and providing APEGA digital signature can meet the demand of the membership, has the technology and the infrastructure required to be able to administer these digital signature as well as keep it secured.
Using the digital signature feels very secure. It's protected by a password that only I know. So it feels much more secure than having a stamp inside the drawer that someone might be able to pull out and use. The public can be sure that the engineer authenticating their documentation is an engineer, so it helps keep the public safe and maintain trust in the industry.
You know that the engineer of record has actually reviewed the project and reviewed the quality control processes to make sure that what is being designed and then ultimately constructed is done so with that technical expertise and that quality control and making sure that it's to the proper standards that it needs to be.